Hello everyone, and welcome back to Top 10 Trends. Food! Fast food, slow food, cheap food, and expensive food. Most of us are probably pretty familiar with the low end of food, the cheapest food we can find, but there are some people, believe it or not, who go out of their way to find the most expensive foods possible. These are those foods. These are the top 10 most expensive foods. Foods! Number 10, the not-so-poor man's pizza. This is no ordinary pizza. Margot's Pizzeria, located in Mistra Bay on the island of Malta, serves a extraordinary pizza. Apparently, it's one of the best pizzas in the world. They have different types. Pizza Scagliera is a seafood version with fresh mussels and octopus. And Pizza Fungi has ham and obviously fungus, artichokes, as well as black olives. But apart from their weird pizzas, they also hold the Guinness World Record for the most costly pizza in the world. It's called the Not-So-Poor Man's Pizza, a white pizza featuring white truffles flown in from Alba, picked not even 8 hours ago. That's added together with mozzarella cheese and then 24-karat gold leaf, served with only one of 200 limited edition bottles of lager made by a local brewer. The price is around 1,800 euros, or 2,400 American real dollars. Their other 18 pizzas cost less than 10 euros each. So if you're looking for good pizza and are a rich journalist who can afford just going to Malta whenever the fuck they want, feel free to check out Margot's Pizzeria, the everyman's pizzeria. Number 9, the Fleur Burger. The Fleur Burger, 5,000. Take a guess as to how much it costs. All these articles say it was absolutely worth it. These people must not know how much a dollar's worth. The Fleur Burger 5,000 is served exclusively at the Mandalay Bay and is a burger to die for. Oh no! Yeet! Chef Hubert Keller's restaurant at the Mandalay Bay uses patties of Wagyu beef, around $100 a pound, adding a few slabs of prime foie gras, which is $45 a pound. They combined that duck fat, which foie gras sounds fancier and more gay, which is why the French use it, with even more butter, and then saute a mound of black truffles, which cost about $1,500 a pound. Then they layer the ingredients onto a freshly baked brioche bun. If you're the ultimate tool who has no clue how good they have it or how much money is worth, this is probably the burger for you. But the main reason for its price isn't even the $1,500 truffles or the $45 a pound foie gras. It's that the bottle of liquor all of it's cooked in, a 1995 Petrus, is about $5,000 a piece, and it comes with the burger as the perfect pairing. My life is a sham. Number 8, Danusk Black Watermelon. That's racist. That seems racist. Grown exclusively in Hokkaido, Japan, in very small batches, one Danusk watermelon sold for $3,500, while another one sold for more than $6,000. These actually aren't the only watermelons from that stupid island that go for a hefty price. Square watermelons also cost a couple $100 each. Unfortunately, taste testers can't really tell the difference between a $6,000 Danuske watermelon and a $7 regular watermelon. The Japanese Danuske watermelons are incredibly rare, and they're only sold in batches of up to 9. I don't know why when they suck. Some poor quality melons have snuck through the system. Imagine spending over $200 minimum and getting a dud watermelon. Imagine spending $6,000 and getting a dud watermelon. Chances are, though, if you spent $6,000 on a dud watermelon, it doesn't really matter to you. Number 7, Posh Pie. Oh, I'm not reading this BuzzFeed article. Celebrating Groupon's milestone achievement of selling 2 million food vouchers in Australia in 2015, a chef in Sydney concocted a meal for people who have probably never heard of Groupon. Oh, that's funny. I stole that. Paul Metcalf, the executive chef at the Lord Dudley Hotel in Paddington, Australia, has called it the Posh Pie. The Posh Pie is made from 2 different premium beef cuts from butcher David Blackmore, 2 Western Australian rock lobsters, and rare winter black truffles. The whole concoction is then coated with 23-karat Nazi gold and smothered in 2 bottles of Penfolds Garange Reserve. The pie is worth about 12,000 Australian dollars, or about 9,500 real American dollars, and has been dubbed the world's most expensive pie. It's technically the world's most expensive surf and turf pie, but I don't know what that means, because I can't read. It's definitely the most expensive recreatable pie, considering the world's most expensive pie, according to Guinness, was only ever made once at a one-time event. I don't understand, if he wants to make the most expensive pie, why doesn't he just watch this list and then add a slice of Danuska black watermelon and a Fleur burger to it, and then he's got a black posh burger pie. And the poor man's pizza. Number 6, Louis VIII's pizza. Another contender for the most expensive pizza in the world, I don't know how there's a contender considering it's a set dollar value, is Louis VIII. A Louis VIII is a pizza but it's not an ordinary pizza. It costs $12,000 US. Once you order the Louis VIII, the chef comes directly to your house with all of the ingredients and bakes it for you in your own kitchen. To be fair, for a $12,000 price tag, that's actually kind of an interesting service. However, this is only available in Italy, which seems redundant because Italy is actually made out of pizza entirely, so there's no reason to have a chef come to your house and pay them $12,000 to make a pizza for you. In fact, I'm pretty sure if you can't make a pizza in Italy, you're euthanized on the spot. Louis VIII boasts of having the most exotic pizza toppings from all over the world. Mozzarella di bufala, which is a cheese made out of milk collected from domestic Italian buffaloes, lobster imported from Norway, 3 types of caviar, with prices ranging up to $5,500 per pound, a Mediterranean species of shrimp named Squilla mantis, and pink salt collected by hand from the Murray River, all the way in Australia. These are just the main ingredients of the pizza. It actually has 7 other types of just cheese. The pizza dough is made special, preparation for which starts 72 hours before the actual baking, which means that you have to house that chef for at least 72 hours. So this no longer sounds like a service, and it sounds like you're paying someone to live in your house. The overall pizza is actually only 8 inches across. Number 5, the Fortress Stilt Fisherman Indulgence. That's what it says on the sheet, folks. Try to keep up. What the hell is this? The Fortress Stilt Fisherman Indulgence is a one-of-a-kind dessert. This delicacy draws its inspiration from a traditional fishing practice that is centuries old. It can be witnessed across the coastline of Galé. In Italy? Oh, in Sri Lanka. Jesus Christ. So watch poor peasants fish and then pay $14,500 for a dessert. Its base is a champagne sabayon. I don't know what any of this means. I'm not rich enough. The base of the plate of the fisherman's stilt is made out of an 80-carat aquamarine stone, so the plate costs more than a used car. The website for the Fortress Resort and Spa in Sri Lanka claims that aquamarine is known to have special qualities, including the ability to soothe, which you're going to need once the waiter passes you the check and you see that you spent $14,500 on a dessert and another $6.50 on a soda with no refills. Number 4, English Wagyu beef pie. The most expensive pie in the world, with the one we talked about earlier, the one-time only pie, is served at the Fence Gate Inn. It's a meat pie and it costs nearly $15,000 per slice and was ordered by 8 guests on November 14th, 2005. The pie's ingredients include $1,000 of Japanese Wagyu beef fillet, Chinese mushrooms that cost about $1,000 per 2 pounds, which are so precious they have to be harvested under armed guard, winter black truffles, which I've already said are ridiculously priced, French bluefoot mushrooms, which come in at about $500 per pound, and gravy made from 2 bottles of vintage 1982 Chateau Mouton Rothschild wine at nearly $2,000 each. Finally, the pastry was topped with edible gold leaf, costing $174 per sheet. And I can't even afford health insurance. Number 3, the frozen Hauta chocolate. Setting the world record for the most expensive dessert is the frozen Hauta chocolate. It has 3 R's in the title. A blend of 28 cocoa beans, including 14 of the most expensive and exotic chocolates from around the world. Created by Stephen Bruce, the dessert is infused with 5 grams of edible 23-karat gold and served in a goblet lined with more edible gold. At the base of the goblet is an 18-karat gold bracelet with 1 carat of white diamonds, and yes, you're expected to eat the entire thing. The sundae is topped with whipped cream covered with more gold and a side of La Madeleine au truffle, which sells for $2,600 a pound. You're supposed to eat it with a gold spoon decorated with white and chocolate-covered diamonds, which can also be taken home. Only 4 years before, Bruce unveiled a $1,000 ice cream sundae called the Golden Opulence, a staple on his restaurant's menu and a favorite with rock stars, socialites, and other people who have way too much money that they don't deserve. Both of these desserts, the $1,000 sundae and the $25,000 truffle, are only served with advance notice. Bruce says, quote, he wouldn't be surprised if he gets a call from the Middle Eastern prince or shah willing to give something sweet to his many wives, which is not only racist, but it's aiding and abetting our enemies, Bruce. Now you're a traitor to the state. Number 2, Almas Caviar. Almas holds the world record for being the most expensive caviar in the world. It's Persian. Persians were actually the first group of people to consume the eggs of sturgeon fish, according to an unlisted source from a stupid journalist. The eggs come from a very specific fish, the Albina beluga sturgeon, that lives in the Caspian Sea. These fish usually live more than 100 years, but there are very few of them left in the wild. The albino eggs are obtained from specimens more than 100 years old. As the sturgeons get older, their eggs are more elegant, smooth, and disgusting. The most expensive is the exclusive variety called Almas, which in Russian means diamond. 2 pounds of Almas caviar have sold for $35,000. That's a hot potato. Number 1. Fabergé chocolate pudding. Coming in at number 1 is the $35,000 most expensive pudding in the world, Fabergé chocolate pudding. Devised by the British company Wave Jewellery and chef Mark Gilbert, this chocolate concoction is made up of oranges, peaches, and whiskey-flavored Belgian chocolate layered with champagne jelly and a light biscuit Joconde. I don't know what that is. The dessert is styled to look like a Fabergé egg and is finished with a bitter chocolate and gold leaf. The chocolate confection is decorated with handmade chocolate flowers, even more gold leaf, champagne, and strawberry caviar, and has a 2.6 carat diamond ring. The ring, which was selected by the owner of Wave Jewelry, boasts a radiant chocolate diamond in its 18 karat rose gold. Basically, it's a way for him to get rid of these rings that nobody wanted to buy. It pairs well with wines priced at about $800 a bottle. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, please give it a like down below. If you want to see more content, please subscribe. What's your favorite food you'll never be able to afford? Mine is McDonald's. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.